witnessing gradual return to prosperity.
The National Working Committee is doing a very good job. I'm just happy with them. And I feel that you should be happy with them too. A little conflict in various states. Let's set up any committee of service to look into lingering problems in some states. Appeal to these party leaders in various states to please be calm.
That spark was meant to give a signal that ultimately it will continue to come down. That has not happened before. Once the foreign exchange goes up, Nigeria has no history of the currency appreciating again. Today, as I speak, I believe it is now 1,500. I would like to be sure whether you are monitoring the market. So it is going down every day, and unless you are very correct, and if you are not doing aboki, you won't know what it is. I want to find out how you do it. So it shows that under your leadership, the true logic of market, up and down, is prevailing. Not downward trade continuously and endlessly. That has been doing my hope. And for Nigerians who were worried about a country in which, if you are connected with the president or connected with the governor of central bank, he allocates to you 50 million naira, you can become 30 million naira rich within 24 hours. That rent that prepared the dual market, God has given you the courage to wipe it off. There is now relationship between effort and reward. As a worker, sir, that is the basis for encouraging everyone that if you work, you will earn. Connection will no longer be the basis for wealth or for poverty. Number two, as I listened to my brother, my comrade, Gary yesterday, narrating what has changed in Zamfara. When I spoke with the Senate, that was the place I was referring to. When I spoke to his predecessor about the danger we're facing here. Under your leadership, there's a testimony. I am not a pastor, I'm a Catholic. I don't do testimonies, but we do confession to our priests. I think that was very fitting and courageous of him to say that here we haven't wiped out all insecurity, but a lot has changed, and a lot is changing under your command, as commander-in-chief. And I can speak to several other things. I am able to go to my constituency and say the worst is over. It is not endless price increase. What you pay for price and for rice in December is much better now, just 2 months later. If things continue to go down, Mr. President, Nigerians will beg you, there will be 2 million man march that as well you must stay. Extension is in our own national interest. So I rise to support this motion and urge us that we are also the ambassadors of the party. We are all spokesmen of the party. We must market what we do. The opposition's business is to demarket the ruling party. That's the legitimate business. I did it before. And Mr. President, we did it before. So, now, God has done it. We have to promote what we are doing right and remind them what they did wrong. We remind them that yes, power is not completely stable. You are working on it. You are working on the taxation system. Because the basic lessons in leadership is that don't say this is how I met it, this is how I left it. Which is why your reform proposals on taxation has against the whole country, even those who are not within the tax bracket. Any leader can take decisions that can challenge the citizen to think, to debate, I believe in contestation, and eventually to arrive at a consensus. Fact is not a leader. And I think nobody said it better than the vice president when he said, if you want to be popular, go and be selling ice cream. That goes to your record, sir. And ice cream people will be stoned when diabetes starts because of too much sugar that you have been giving people. But a mixture is what keeps life going. So, on behalf of myself, as a former chairman of this party, a former governor of Edo State, now a distinguished senator of the Federal Republic, and chairman of the interior country of the October Senate President, I rise to endorse the motion as moved by Dr. Bo. And I invite members of the young group, or not the elders of elders. I invite my colleague members of the National Working Committee to endorse this motion wholeheartedly to commend APC governors who, white Governor Hope talk about 70,000, Lagos is paying 85,000. Many APC governors have decided to pay more, which used to be the case when I was NSC president. So the governors are also making you proud. Even Ekiti, no, Odo.
Wow, wow, wow. We are seeing gradual return to prosperity. Which country? Nigeria or another country? You say we are seeing gradual returns to prosperity. Heavy. That one heavy. And the Shomole. That one to the talking. See, you know, when I hear or listen to a message like this, the first thing that comes to my mind, or the first thing I do, is I just look through the window to see outside. Like, where are we? Are we still in Nigeria? Is this Nigeria? Is Nigeria? Are they talking about Nigeria, or they're talking about another country, or what happened? That's the first thing. Then I'm not convinced. Like, I look through the window. This is still Nigeria, right? The next thing I do, I'll just go to the near supermarket. I'll just go to the nearest supermarket to check the price of those things they say gradually returning back. Like, things are gradually getting better. I'll go to the supermarket, look at some items that I bought, like maybe last year, maybe last month or 2 months ago or something. I'll check if the price has reduced. They are still the same. Even some of them has gone up. I was like, what are they talking about? Which country are we gradually returning back to prosperity? I don't understand. The dollar you're talking about, didn't you know how much Rewan said you guys have spent for some time now to defend the naira? That's what he said, the economist. And again, you know, some people don't know the dynamics of this. When they say ghosts are coming down or things are getting better, they don't know. What would you say? Things are getting better, and things are coming back to prosperity, and things, the price of goods and services is still high. A few days ago, when they increase all those things when poor people, there is no middle class again, all those things when the poor people need, they use most. Now those ones they increase. There's no one to say, okay, this policy is for them to tax only the rich, not the poor. And those things they are doing is always affecting the poor, e.g., all these telecommunications. You see the hike. DSTV, you see the increase. And those things, anyhow you poor or rich, and those things you they hustle to make sure, say, you take the follow up, you they get them. Right? The same if you they watch DSTV, any of those channels, if you they watch, now the same thing when you they watch. Now a rich man they watch. The money when you take the do subscription a month, now the rich man take they do subscription in a month. So the seller does not know you as a poor person to compensate you and to increase the price when the rich man comes to buy. No. This MTN or whatever network you are using, right? Whatever network you are using. Do you understand? It's still the same thing. It's the same one. The rich one is using, the rich are using the same, and the poor are using. So there is no compensation for the poor to say, okay, things are hard this time. Because things are hard, we understand. Let's reduce it for the poor. Let the rich pay more, while the poor pay less. No, they still the same thing. Those things. And that's why they make more money. That's why they make more money. Think about it. If you say, okay, food stuff we are talking about, the rich goes to the market to buy, is the same price. The difference is where the rich men are buying is different from where the poor are buying. If the rich goes to that place where the poor people, the poor market, is the same price. It's just the environment, because the rich doesn't, maybe, you know, some rich people, we get some area where they not they enter. But if they enter that same place, right? If they enter that same location where the poor, they sell, now the same price they will take sell for the rich, now the same price they will take sell for the poor. If the poor goes to that environment where the big men live, right? They will not look at you because you are a poor person to reduce the price for you. They will still say the same thing, isn't it? It does not, most of them, it doesn't favor the poor. And now Shomole is there talking. See what is happening in Edo State. Your whole Edo State, oh, see what they go on in Edo State. That one, no, they are working. Tinubu is working now. Everybody must speak in front of their master to give, instead of you guys to come now, tell this man the truth. That's the essence of this NEC meeting. Everybody bring report from your community, from your state, or the local. Before you they come meet Tinubu to this NEC meeting, you don't collect letters from different local government. Look, all of them, all the report, all the complaints. This is their problem. Then you table this matter to Oga. Now everybody are giving kudos to Tinubu, giving kudos. You are doing well. Your government is doing well. Price of goods and services coming down, and we are gradually returning this country to this thing, prosperity. What's the meaning of that? And now the governor will travel far from that place to come and say, Tinubu, you are doing well. Government is doing well. Meanwhile, insecurity is ravaging their state. People are still dying, suffering on the street. And they say they are doing okay. Oh, Tinubu, you are doing well. Well done, sir. Your government is doing well. Your government is doing well. Oshomole, how many people they kidnapped in your state? How many days ago? You are doing. Tinubu is doing well. Insecurity is getting better. Anyways, please share this video. So he has come to plead with you guys to give him time again. That he's doing well. He's returning this country back to prosperity. Let's wait for that prosperity to come. I hope we'll still be alive when that prosperity finally come. So we are waiting for the day they will tell us that the prosperity has finally come. Then before we now say okay. Anyways, please share this video and please subscribe, follow this page, subscribe to this YouTube channel for more. Please.